Hey guys, today I'm going to take our cuttings of our string of hearts and we are going to plant them in our little 2-inch containers. So about a month ago, our string of hearts was all full, getting tangled. Well, I say full, what was hanging down. I don't think I took a picture where I should have, but I don't think, the top isn't as full, but what was hanging down was getting super bulky and hanging on the ground. So I thought what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna cut it almost all the way around the top, the whole area, and put them on this moss, and then we're gonna grow roots, and then we're gonna make little babies, which is how I bought mine. Besides the big one I did buy, and it was in awful condition. And I don't even know, I have some pictures of it somewhere, and I'll try to post a picture for you if I can find it. But yeah, so what I'm trying to do is to create much better than what I've bought, because I know we've gotten really well. I want to make my own, I want to make some more, I want to give some away. If I have people that want to purchase them, that good stuff. So let's get started. But what I'm gonna do, and you can see all these the little light green ones coming up are what has grown since it's been in here. So that's pretty cool. You can't see on the bottom of this one, where I have another container, a little one that I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do those today. I'm gonna just start with this one. But I have another container where you can actually see roots coming out of the bottom. So it's definitely working. So what we did is we've got this moss. We put the cuttings with it'll be 2 leaves in the node in the center, straight down, and then wet it. And then just make sure it stayed wet with a lid on it, and opened it up once a day, kind of fanned it to get some more oxygen in there. And then, yeah, so that's what we did. And this mixture that I already did, since you don't have to sit there and watch me, because it did take a little time, is about half perlite and half regular mix, which half perlite, which is that white stuff to make it airy. And then the other mixture is like regular mix and some cacti soil. So yeah, so we'll go ahead. We want to make sure it has enough drainage. And I'm using the small one so we can get some really good roots. You don't want to do too big, because they are, if you've had the string of hearts, or if you know anything about them, they actually, they're surface roots. Like you can see there's like little balls there, and that's what soaks up the water. Roots don't really go deep down, especially at this young age. So we want to make sure that we kind of keep them small, get this whole thing, not really root bound, but to get it, get the roots there, and then make them bigger and bigger and bigger, but not at one time. So we have to make sure we do it in stages. But yeah, so let's get started. First one started out nicely, huh? Right on the table. Sheesh. If that's the way this is gonna start, we might want to pick a different day. No, it'll be fine. It will be fine. All right, start over. And the reason I've got them in this container is we are going to continue keeping them, keeping the moisture in there so the roots can continue to grow. Because they're not super long. But I didn't want to get them. I have read a lot and watched videos that in this moss you can get the roots to grow really nicely, but it's really hard to get them out. So, and you see what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in there where they're growing out. and not across. Man, we've got some really nice ones in here. I mean, you can see how we've got them growing out, and we've got a couple new shoots coming out already. So I definitely don't want to be stingy, because if I do end up selling these, I want these to be as good as I would have wanted to bought them. Because I did not buy, I should have really not have bought mine probably, just because it was in such bad shape. But with care, we're doing all right, so. I'm here definitely to make things better for all of my stuff. All right, now I'm gonna try to lift them up and add a little bit of more soil underneath to cover the roots a little bit more. And it is okay if some of the hearts are covered some, because they will make their way out. As they grow. Something soft and smaller. All right, so as long as I get a little bit of soil over them and get them in the right spot, I believe that we will be fine and they will make their way out. So this is how I'm gonna do each one. So there's 5 in that one, and they're all growing already. So after I get done with all of these, I will water everybody, give them a good drink. And then And then we'll cover this. I don't know if I'll do this many because I think we need to spread them out. So. Maybe, we'll see, maybe it's fine. All right, so the next ones, I'm gonna do the same thing and fast forward it so you don't have to watch how slow I am. And we'll see when we get done at the other end. Okay, holy moly, that took forever. Like, good thing I'm fast forwarding it for you and kind of like cutting out a few parts because that took forever. So here's what I got done today. So like I said, I'm filling them full because I want to do it how I would want it done. Obviously, you know, I've never done this before, so I'm gonna water them, give them a good drink, and then put this lid back on just like that. And then every day open it and stuff until hopefully those roots can get more in there and settled before I take it off fully. So there's a few in here that did not have roots yet. Well, I see one that does have a root, but I don't have room for any more in here. I don't want to set them so close together because when I go to grab them, I don't want it pulling out some of the roots. So I can just do that. All right, well that sounds good. Oh my goodness, on that one. See, these long pieces are getting caught on each other and pulling each other out. So let me get these two set back in here, and then I will go water them. And, well, I guess that one was that way. And then put the cover on them. And then what I'm gonna do in here, I'm gonna take these ones that aren't ready yet. And actually my husband got me some of the fish hooks. So I'm going to take some cuttings off of that and stick it on top of there and just have those added in too. So that should be good. And yeah, hopefully I can take a few pictures. I'm gonna show you some pictures when I first did these cuttings where they didn't like have all the babies coming off of them and the roots, and then kind of show you what we got now. So thanks for watching. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks guys, bye. So here are those again. Look how much they've grown. This is so cool. I've really enjoyed this whole process. But look at them, aren't they so cute? And another fun fact, so when we cut our string of hearts, and here's the top that I said was so bald, and it has thickened a little bit. Like you see, these are new shoots, these. But it's just super bald. Just from where I got it, didn't get enough sun up top. But when you do cuttings, for instance, when I cut this one, now it grows 2 instead of 1. So when you do a cutting here, from the node up, it'll shoot off 2. Just like here, I did a cutting. Well, guess what? From the node up, it shot off 2. So you can make it thicker. It's actually healthier and will make thicker and better hearts. If I pulled all these to the front, we would have a gorgeous string of hearts, like tons of them. But I am trying to make it thicker around. But like, look at all these new babies. They're so cute.